been an interesting couple of days on the campaign trail, particularly with Donald Trump. It's quite a remarkable recovery. I'm not sure of many other 70-year-olds who've bounced back so quickly, and I guess it's been feeding the suspicions of many that perhaps he never really even had the virus.
Well, he's certainly bounced back, hasn't he, Pete? I mean, the two rallies he's had, one in Florida and one in Pennsylvania, extraordinary stuff, really. A 74-year-old, as you say, in hospital a week earlier. Been remarkable stuff. He says he feels powerful, wants to kiss everyone. He repeated that line again in Pennsylvania. But, you know, this is what he's doing. He's thumping his chest, the president, saying, I'm up and about, I'm well, I'm going to make a comeback here. And he's got a barnstorming schedule, Pete. It's really remarkable. In about 2 days' time, he's going to be doing two rallies a day. That's extraordinary stuff, flying all over the country. I mean, you can be sure that if Donald Trump loses this election, it won't be because he hasn't given it his all.
Yeah. So what? Yeah, we're looking at the strap at the bottom of the screen there. Biden leading in these polls. So what are the polls suggesting in the past couple of days, or the latest poll suggesting anyway? Because they dipped a little bit, didn't they? After you know he was discharged from hospital and then came back to the White House, and people were worried about how he was treating the virus. What's happened since then?
Yeah, well, since then, it's about 9.8 lead today that Biden has. He was 10.2 just a couple of days ago. But this is up, Pete, from about 7 after the first debate. Donald Trump's performance in the first debate wasn't looked upon well by voters. They penalised him about 3 points. So it was quite a direct reaction, I think, to that debate. However, that's in the past now. Trump is back on the campaign trail, firing up his supporters. So I think it's going to be fascinating to see exactly what happens in the next 3 or 4 days, because I think that's when you're really going to see people focus on this election a lot more. And remember, at this point in time, Pete, this is a big lead by Biden. Let's not say that's not a big lead. But Hillary Clinton was 7 points up at this very position in 2016, and she still lost.
But he's not getting much oxygen in the last couple of days, at least anyway, is he? It's all Trump. It's Trump, Trump, Trump everywhere.
It's Trump absolutely everywhere, exactly. But the thing about Biden, Pete, is he doesn't really need that much oxygen to keep his steady lead. Surprisingly, all the things that have happened, the two-party conventions, a lot of those riots on the streets, Trump getting COVID, none of that stuff has really moved the electorate here, you know, and even the confirmation hearings of Amy Barrett, the new Supreme Court Justice nominee. I mean, who knows what that'll do, but that probably won't move the needle as well. So I think if Trump's going to change the narrative in this campaign, he's going to have to do it through good old-fashioned shoe leather, hard campaigning across the country.
Do you think it's a matter of Biden's advisors just saying, just stay calm, steady, don't make a slip and we'll be fine?
Yeah, and of course Biden is very prone to make a slip. He's very gaffe prone. I think this week he said he was running for the U.S. Senate. So you know you do have those very Biden moments, you know. And he's not even campaigning at all today. But I think the policy, Pete, of Biden's campaign is pretty much if it's not broke, don't fix it. You know, so he's hanging low. He's going fine in the polls. The less he puts his head above the trenches, if you like, the less chance there is for a gaffe. And I think Biden would be very relieved that Donald Trump nixed the second debate between the two candidates, which was supposed to happen on Friday.
Is this Amy Barrett? Is it all but confirmed for her?
It is all but confirmed for her. I mean, there's no sign at all that a Republican is going to miss. I think she's handled the confirmation hearings very well. You know, I mean, she's basically not answered a lot of the questions, but she's used precedents like Ruth Bader Ginsburg's policy of not answering those sort of questions in confirmation hearings. I think she's been very reserved, very polite, very restrained and very composed in a pretty difficult situation. I mean, the US Senate is a cesspit these days of partisan politics, and I think she's done quite well. I think it just removes any doubt that she will be confirmed before the election.